Paul, another 3 points here at the Grove. It's finished Halesowen 3, Stamford 2. What's your initial thoughts?
A few more grey hairs after that finish, Key, that's for sure. I thought we were fantastic first half. These I've touched on before are a brilliant side led by a very good manager, and I expected it to be a real tough game, but we came out the traps really well first half and we were outstanding and thoroughly deserved our lead at half time, and to dominate a side as good as these for a half was brilliant. But I always knew there's no way in the world once Gray got into them at half time that there'd be a reaction, there'd be much better second half, and they were, but I still think we defended really well for the most parts. We conceded 2, which made it an interesting end, but overall, in my opinion, we thoroughly deserve the win.
And a very scrappy first half. Do you think that's due to the excellence of what our boys put in first half?
Yeah, I'm not so much sure it was that scrappy, Key. I think we've played really well. Against good sides, it's really important first and foremost you win those personal battles in those key areas. And I thought across the park, first half 1 to 11, we won every single personal battle. And with pitches a little bit sticking out this time of year, it's never going to be free-flowing, attractive football all the time. It's about winning battles, especially against good sides. And we did that with aplomb. I was over the moon. And like I said, they've scored 2 second half, and could they have been avoided? Possibly, but I can't take that away from the performance as a whole and the enormity of that 3 points for us.
And the run keeps on going. 5 games now where we've done really well. You know, it's that time of the season now where things need to push on and we need to keep that consistency. What are you telling the boys to try and keep that going?
Momentum's key in football. People will always tell you, and if you can get on a good run and you can stay nice and positive and do your jobs, momentum's key. And we've won 5 on the spin now. You know, there's that much doom and gloom around this place in November, end of November, when we'd lost a couple of games, and all of a sudden we're the worst side in the world, and we should be looking at making changes and this and that. And now all of a sudden that group in there have answered that in bucket loads, and even more so today. These, don't get me wrong, in my opinion, are the best footballing side in the division. We've gone toe to toe with them, and in my opinion, beat them very well. And it puts 10 points between us now. And if someone said to me, come the middle of January, you're going to be 10 points clear of Stamford, I'd have snapped your hand off. So it's a huge win. I never go overboard with a win or a defeat, Key, and it's crucial that those boys enjoy it tonight. But it's massive now. We get back into training on Tuesday and Thursday, because you're actually on a very good run. They've lost 1 in 7, and they come here with we're looking to topple us, so we've got that to look forward to now next week. We'll enjoy it tonight, and we're back in on Tuesday.
Massive confidence boost, obviously, going into Saturday's game, and then you look into a following, in 14 days' time, we play a top table clash as well. Obviously, I assume you won't be looking too far ahead yet.
Yeah, the Ilkeston game. The fans are looking forward to that one, and that's up to them. They can do that. But us as in a sanctum as management and players, there's no bearing on the Ilkeston game at all at the moment. It's all based around today. Firstly, now we've got today out of the way. It's Yaxley next week, and then once we've played Yaxley, then I'll look at Ilkeston. But right now, our focus is firmly as a group on going in on Tuesday, getting set up and prepared, ready for Yaxley here next week.
We brought in few new signings this week as well. Can you tell us a little bit about those and the action they played today as well?
Andy Witchley, goalkeeper. I ummed and ahed and did a bit of soul searching this week. We've got a brilliant young goalkeeper here in Dan Whitehurst, who's been fantastic. I just felt that the occasion and the side we were playing, the game might have been a little bit too big for him, and added to that, these might have identified him as being a youngster and sort of bombarded him. So I felt it was important we brought an experienced keeper in, and thankfully, thanks for Dave at Nantwich, we managed to get Andy in. I thought he was fantastic for us today. Rich Smith's a big, strong striker who I've got a lot of time for. I think he's very raw at the moment, but he's got a lot of attributes, and I thought he was brilliant for the last 20 minutes and caused all sorts of problems for them. So again, another one that's with Harry White probably been out for 2 to 3 months now. Rich comes and fills those shoes for us, so it just gets us back to where we need to be numbers wise.
Perfect. Well, Paul, it's Saturday, so another 3 points for the Yeltz. See you next week.
Good man, take care.
Cheers.